Hello, hello, hello everyone. This is Cloud Cash Review with another video on Genesis mining and Ethereum mining. What the hell is going on? First, I want to actually say I want to apologize for audio quality. I'm actually on the road speaking on a little bit lower quality mic. My apologies there, but also the biggest thing, thank you for subscribing. I'm almost at 100. I cannot believe it. I didn't think I would have an audience out there for this material, and I really want to focus on less scammy things. I'm actually testing a lot of programs out there, and there's so much scam out there. So what I bring to you is what I have full confidence in and proud to speak of. And Genesis mining, as you know from previous videos, is the case. So let's get back to a topic. What is going on with Ethereum? Well, we're actually facing some serious growing pains. We're seeing congestion, transaction, just like Bitcoin, but we're also seeing a mass amount of speculation. Is it a sign of a bubble? I kind of tend to think so. So start trying to think of this as the storm is coming and position yourself in a way that, you would expect a 20 to 30% dip, if not more. And just to give you an idea, this is my latest transfer of contracts within Genesis mining. Apparently the transaction is still not there. And there has been cases and out in the wild, like my Ether wallet not actually transmitting transactions to the blockchain. Not a good thing. All right, so this is some growing pains, and you might want to kind of tweak your Ethereum mining payout a bit going into the future. So it is insane, guys, guys and ladies. It is crazy. The last time I spoke to you last week, we were almost at 800 trillion difficulty level. Now we're itching towards 900. I think almost everybody and their grandma has an Ethereum mining rig. And you cannot get the GPUs anywhere, and if you do, you're paying like $500 when the same cards cost like $179 6 months ago. It's just absolutely crazy, insane in the membrane. So to kind of give you an idea, this is not just Genesis mining; it is global. So here's an example. This is a setup with Dwarf Pool on my mining rig that I have in my garage. And it was consistently doing about 3 Ethereum a month. As you can see there, it was doing between 7 to 10 days. Now I'm looking at 15 to 20 days, maybe even longer, because right now it's the 21st of June, almost the 22nd, and I have 1/3 of ETH. So heck, maybe I won't even get one a month. This is the sign of the times right now. And I think it's only going to get worse because the popularity of Ethereum increases. So what is really causing this? And I think it's mainly it's major speculation. We can see this in the GPU shortages, where people are really looking to build rigs. YouTube channels are just blowing up with ETH rig build outs. I'm attempting to actually create a mini Genesis mining, but I can't get the hardware. It is really, really tough to get the hardware these days. The other one is ICOs. It's the initial coin offerings. So there's a lot of companies out there that are developing applications, creating crowdfunding sourcing for their development, all by issuing tokens that are backed on Ethereum. And so as these development companies are coming to fruition, of course, there's going to be more demand for Ethereum. A lot of the companies are even buying Ethereum to offset the cost for the transaction costs for their applications. And of course, this regular speculation and trading, very good opportunities to trade the ups and downs of Ethereum, or does it even place a strategic placement for the uptick, which I think a lot of that has to do with the upcoming proof of stake, which is actually the third topic. Confirmation delays, the amount of traffic that is hitting the network is falling to an disease. It is unable to breathe and support the transaction. So if you just do a Google search right now for Ethereum confirmation delays, or Ethereum ICO delays, you'll see quite a few news type topics, the Merkle Hadson CoinDesk, for example. And thirdly, I kind of mentioned this, I think there is a speculation and accumulation for proof of stake, where they're going to be placing ethers in the address, and based on what you have staked, get a recurring mining of blocks. I think that's going to be very popular coming soon. Nobody knows when that's coming out, as I mentioned before in previous episodes. So I was curious. Last week I sent out an email to Genesis Mining. It's like, okay, I have 2 years worth of Ethereum mining. What's it going to look like next, right? What's it going to look like in the future? And pretty much what they said is, we don't know, okay? We don't know what it's going to look like, but they're not going to dismiss that once proof of work completely goes out of the picture, or even is in parallel for a while, that they'll get rid of it. And I think that what they'll do, and this is just my speculation based on this email, is that they will switch out. So maybe your ETH contract won't have it, or it's there, but maybe at a lower payout, which I would expect. So then looking at Zcash, looking at Monero, these are things that, or maybe even Ethereum Classic, which actually has a lower difficulty level right now. These things I think will be in place of Ethereum, or those continue as it is, and just have you make the decision overall. So what are some of my recommendation items, action items on that? I would say stop upgrading Ethereum right now and shift your allocation monies to Bitcoin. Monero is still not good for me. Hopefully X11 Dash contracts or even Litecoin will come back to play. I was kind of hoping it would be this month, but no, not yet. At least as of June 21st. Also, take some profits. Right now is a good time. Just take some money off the table. Don't put it all in. Don't put all your chips in. But definitely keep Ethereum. I think it really does have a bright future. And you put into some other coins. Put into maybe even fiat currency. Pay off some bills, right? Just do some smart things with that. Because overall, just pretend that there's a correction coming. I think there will. What I personally did is I took 30% off the table. I put some into just cash them out. I also put some money into Litecoin, bought some Burst, and also I'm starting to get into Pivx, which is really kind of looking like the next generation of Dash, with some improvements, and also possibilities of building out a masternode, which I find very intriguing. And I missed out on Dash because I thought that the Dash masternode at $3,000 was crazy. Now that same masternode would cost me dollars or more, actually be a lot more than that. So then right now, Ethereum I think does have a solid future. Just expect some ups and downs like anything else in the crypto world. And on your current Genesis mining contracts, I would consider not going 100% Ethereum, but do maybe 50-50. Like right now I have 50% Bitcoin, 50% Ethereum. I'm thinking about going 100% Bitcoin if I'm still having issues with getting my payout. If tomorrow the payout doesn't come out again, I'm going 100% Bitcoin. I'm still up in the air on that. I'm going to take some rest and sleep on it tonight. So what's new? New subscriber promo code. So I've gotten to the point which I can't match 100%. I really tried to do it, folks, but I cannot do it. So if you use my promo code that you have there, or the MSIMQX, please comment the time and the hashing power that you use. So you'll get your 3% promo code. But I also will receive 3% at least from your affiliate. So I'll give that back to you. So you'll get 3% of your hashing power, or 0.25 terahash of Bitcoin, whatever is greater, right? So at least get you some love back. It's all about helping each other and building up our contracts together. I really feel that's very, very important. So let's do that. Let's actually go and do some upgrades. So right here I have my Ethereum allocation, as you can see there. I'm still thinking maybe going 100% Bitcoin, but right now I'm 50-50. So let's go and do a upgrade here. Upgrade some hash power. Okay, so let's go down the list. Been on the road on a business trip, so I didn't get to get on there. Okay, QE vids, I'll get back to you in just a second on that after I record here. So Jacob, thank you very much for using my code. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade with yours right now. Here we go. And let's buy some Bitcoin. Go. Okay, so now we're going to do Dash. Put in your promo code. Okay, read the terms. Upgrade. Wait for the spin. I'm going to go to an order. Okay, so open my Dash Core wallet. Got the address, got the payment, and hit send. Yes. Okay. Let's go take a look now. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so now let's do another upgrade. Okay. Yeah, next on the list of the upgrades is TJ. Hey TJ, thanks for actually getting that up there. And as I promised you, I'll do 4 mega hash of Ethereum, even though I said don't upgrade, but I'm going to own up to that. Okay, so let's do 4. Okay. I'm going to have to use, paste that. Here we go. Bingo. From the order. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and send some Litecoin. Copy that. Boom. Send. Yes. That should get me up to about 205 Ethereum hash power. Yes. Nice. All right. Well, that was awesome. Thanks so much for your upgrades, and I hope you enjoy your new hash power as well, team. And anybody out there, if you want to go ahead and use my promo code, definitely welcome that. And again, you'll get at least 0.25 or greater what you put in. The more you put in, the more you get. I'm just sharing back what I get from you. Thank you so much, and please subscribe, like the video if you do like or dislike it. But if you dislike it, tell me why. I'd be glad to alter my direction. And if you have any items that you would like to see in the future, please let me know. Thank you and have an awesome day.